వారు ప్రత్యేకంగాను ప్రభుత్వ యంత్రాంగం ప్రత్యేకంగాను ఉండదు. భారత సమాజంలో అది మన సమాజమైనా యావత్ భారత సమాజంలో తెలంగాణ సమాజంలో అందరూ ఒక గొడుగు కింద నిత్యం పనిచేసేవాళ్ళే, ప్రయాణం చేసేవాళ్ళే. కాబట్టి దాంట్లో అందరూ ఒకరికొకరు సహకరించుకుంటూ దీన్ని ముందుకు సాగాలి. ఎందుకంటే దురదృష్టవశాత్తు కొంతకాలంగా కమిషనర్లు లేక కొంత జాప్యం జరిగింది. చాలా కేసులు పెండింగ్లో ఉన్నాయి. అయినప్పటికీ కూడా దాన్ని ఎట్లా త్వరితగతంగా కేసుల్ని పూర్తి చేయాలి, ఏ రకంగా కేసులు స్పీడప్ చేసి న్యాయం చేయాలి, అడుగుతున్న సమాచారాన్ని ఏ రకంగా అందరికీ అందించే దానికోసం ఏ రకమైనటువంటి చర్యలు తీసుకోవాలి, ఇలాంటివన్నింటినీ కూడా మా స్థాయిలో మేము, మీ స్థాయిలో మీరు అందరూ ఒకరికొకళ్ళు సహకరించుకుంటేనే ఇది ప్రయాణం ముందుకు సాగుతుంది. అనుకున్న మార్గంలో సరైన దిశలో ముందుకు సాగగలుగుతాం. ఆ వైపుగా మీరందరూ ఆలోచన చేయాలని కోరుతున్నాం. ఇప్పుడు కొద్దిసేపట్లో మన కార్యక్రమాన్ని ప్రారంభిస్తారు. ఇతర కమిషనర్లు కూడా వారి సందేశాన్ని మీకు వినిపిస్తారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
తెగిపోయింది తెంపేసారు మొత్తం.
హలో హలో 1 2 3 మైక్ చెక్. హలో హలో
స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. ఇవాళ మనం ఇక్కడ సమాచార హక్కు చట్టం వారోత్సవాల్లో భాగంగా ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని నిర్వహించుకుంటున్నాం. విశిష్ట అతిథిగా ముఖ్య అతిథిగా గౌరవ తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర గవర్నర్ శ్రీ జిష్ణుదేవ్ వర్మ గారు, అదేవిధంగా హానరబుల్ హైకోర్టు తెలంగాణ జడ్జి శ్రీ పి శ్యామ్ కౌశిక్ గారు, అలాగే చీఫ్ సెక్రటరీ గారు వస్తారు అని ఆశిద్దాం. తెలంగాణ గవర్నమెంట్ సంబంధించిన హోమ్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ సీనియర్ ఐపీఎస్ అధికారి స్పెషల్ చీఫ్ సెక్రటరీ సివి ఆనంద్ గారు, అలాగే డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ ప్రిన్సిపల్ చీఫ్ కన్జర్వేటర్ ఫారెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ సువర్ణ గారు, శ్రీమతి సువర్ణ గారు, శ్రీ మహేష్ దత్తు యొక్క స్పెషల్ చీఫ్ సెక్రటరీ గవర్నమెంట్ జిఏడి ఆర్టీఐ వీక్ సెలబ్రేషన్లో వీరందరికీ గెస్టులకి స్వాగతం పలుకుతూ స్టేట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కమిషనర్లు వరుసగా గవర్నర్ గారికి, అదేవిధంగా హైకోర్టు ఆనరబుల్ హైకోర్టు సీనియర్ జడ్జి పి శ్యామ్ కౌశిక్ గారికి, ఇతర ప్రత్యేక ఆహ్వానితులుగా వచ్చిన సివి ఆనంద్ గారికి అందరికీ కూడా ప్లాంట్స్ ఇవ్వాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నా. ఒక్కొక్కరు 1 by 1 ప్లీజ్ కమ్. వైష్ణవి గారు, భూపాల్ గారు, వైష్ణవి గారు ప్లీజ్ 1 by 1. భూపాల్ గారు, అయోధ్య రెడ్డి గారు, పర్వీన్ గారు, అందరు 1 by 1 ప్లీజ్. స్పీడ్గా ప్లీజ్ అందరికి ఇవ్వాలి. సివి ఆనంద్ గారికి, గౌరవ తెలంగాణ గవర్నర్ శ్రీ జిష్ణుదేవ వర్మ గారు, ఇతర డిజిగ్నేటర్ గెస్టులందరూ కూడా జ్యోతి ప్రజ్వలన చేయాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాను. అది క్యాండిల్ స్పీడ్గా స్పీడు. రండి మీరు కూడా. Freedom of information is a fundamental human right and it is touchstone for all freedoms అని చెప్తూ దయచేసి అందరూ నేర్చి నిలబడి జాతీయ గీతాన్ని, రాష్ట్ర గీతాన్ని ఆలపించవలసిందిగా కోరుతున్నాను.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
राष्ट्रगीत।
జయ కేతనం ముకోటి గొంతుకలు ఒక్కటైన చేతనం తరతరాల చరిత గల తల్లి నీరాజనం పద పదాన నీ పిల్లలు ప్రణమిల్లిన శుభ తరుణం జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ। జీవన చావళీలు చాలువాన కవి గాయక వైతాళిక కళల మంజీరాలు జాతిని జాగృత పరచే గీతాల జనజాతర అనునిత్యము నీ గానం అమ్మ నీవే మా ప్రాణం జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ తెలంగాణ జయ జయ తెలంగాణ।
The Freedom of Information Act is a significant pronouncement of our democracy. Now I request Boreddy Ayodhya Reddy, State Information Commissioner, to please give the welcome address.
Thank you. RTI 20వ వారోత్సవాలకు ముఖ్య అతిథిగా విచ్చేసి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన గౌరవనీయులు హిజ్ ఎక్సలెన్సీ తెలంగాణ స్టేట్ గవర్నర్ జిష్ణుదేవ్ వర్మ గారికి నేను తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర సమాచార కమిషన్ తరపున హృదయపూర్వకంగా స్వాగతం పలుకుతున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. రాష్ట్ర ఉన్నత న్యాయస్థానం హైకోర్టు జస్టిస్ శ్రీ శామ్ కోషి గారికి మేము సమాచార హక్కు కమిషన్ తరపున హృదయపూర్వకంగా స్వాగతం పలుకుతున్నాం. స్పెషల్ చీఫ్ సెక్రటరీ హోంశాఖ సివి ఆనంద్ గారికి ఈ వారోత్సవాలకు వచ్చినందుకు గౌరవపూర్వకంగా ఆహ్వానం పలుకుతున్నాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. డాక్టర్ సి సువర్ణ ఐఎఫ్ఎస్ గారికి ప్రిన్సిపల్ చీఫ్ సెక్రటరీ కన్జర్వేటివ్ ఆఫ్ ఫారెస్ట్ తెలంగాణ గారికి హృదయపూర్వకంగా స్వాగతం పలుకుతున్నాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం. బెన్హర్ మహేష్ దత్తా ఎక్క గారికి స్పెషల్ చీఫ్ సెక్రటరీ గవర్నమెంట్ జిఏడి వారికి హృదయపూర్వకంగా స్వాగతం పలుకుతున్నాం. దీంతోపాటు వివిధ జిల్లాల నుంచి వచ్చిన ప్రజా సమాచార అధికారులు, అప్పిలేట్ అధికారులు, హెచ్ఓడీలు, ఇక్కడ స్కిట్స్ ప్రదర్శించిన విద్యార్థులు, మిగతా సమాచార హక్కు కార్యకర్తలకి, ఉద్యమకారులకి మీ అందరికీ పేరు పేరున హృదయపూర్వక స్వాగతం పలుకుతూ కార్యక్రమంలో భాగస్వామ్యం కావాల్సిందిగా కోరుకుంటూ తదుపరి కార్యక్రమాన్ని చీఫ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కమిషనర్ డాక్టర్ జి చంద్రశేఖర్ రెడ్డి గారు కొనసాగిస్తారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
సమాచార హక్కు పారదర్శకతకు నిదర్శనం అని చెప్తూ లివింగ్ ద ట్రూత్ కెనాట్ రెడ్యూస్ టు ది ఫుల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అని చెబుతూ ఇప్పుడు ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ టు డాక్టర్ జి చంద్రశేఖర్ రెడ్డి, ఆనరబుల్ స్టేట్ చీఫ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కమిషనర్ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ కమిషన్, టు ప్లీజ్ ప్రజెంట్ ది టీజీఐసి ప్రోగ్రెస్.
Honorable Governor of Telangana, Sri Jishnu Varma Garu, Honorable Justice Sri P. Sam Koshi Garu, my colleagues, earlier colleagues, my batchmates, C.V. Anand Garu, C. Suvarna Garu, Special CSGAD Benhar Mahesh Datta Ekka Garu, my colleagues, First Appellate Authorities, Public Information Officers from Hyderabad and Medchal districts, members of the press and media, other guests and invitees present here, and all the officials and invitees joining us across the districts through live streaming. My greetings to everyone on the occasion of 20th RTI Week celebrations. I extend warm welcome on behalf of the Telangana Information Commission to each and everyone present over here. After a long gap period of about 5 years, a full-fledged Telangana Information Commission is constituted by the government with renewed vision, with a purpose of efficiency, transparency, and accountability in the governance. Sir, each year about 1 lakh citizens, they apply for the information across the states in all districts, in all public offices under the RTI Act. Most of these applications are addressed at the PIO level, satisfactorily to the citizens at the various offices levels. The Commission receives about 8,000 appeals or petitions every year, and we have to deal with these 8,000 cases every year, apart from what has been accumulated in the last 2.5 years, about 20,000 cases, sir. So we took this as a challenge. As a mission, we ensure that information reaches citizens promptly and effectively. Our key achievements in the last 5 months, I would say my commissioners and my office has worked really hard to streamline the entire functioning of the Telangana Information Commission, sir. First to begin with, a week-long, 1 week full-fledged orientation training program on RTA is conducted at MCR HRD Institute in Hyderabad, and this helped in refreshing all our and updating our knowledge on RTA, sir. The Commission's office was reorganized into the 2 verticals. One is a judicial functions and another is administrative functions with a role clarity and accountability for each of the employee in the corporation. Then constructive collaborations and interactions were held in Hyderabad with the visiting Chief Information Commissioner from New Delhi and also the Tamil Nadu and Assam. Sir, we had a workshop in Delhi with the National Information Commissioners Consortium in New Delhi. All of this has provided valuable guidance and also to we got the direction really to how to deal with a lot of cases which are pending at the state level. Sir, on an average, we dispose about 75 cases per day, sir. In 20 working days in a month, we dispose something like 1,500 cases per month, sir. So that takes us probably, if we work hard throughout the year, we'll be disposing all the pending cases by March 2026, sir. And by now, we have heard about 6,000 cases, out of which 5,200 the information is ensured to the citizens, and 800 cases are still adjourned or will be heard again, sir. So the priority was given to the districts and departments where cases were fewer in number, during which district outreach programs, sir, we conducted hearings of pending cases, sir, and ensured that immediate resolution of information flow to all the citizens. Sir, we adopted another model called zero pendency model, in which 12 districts and 12 departments which have fewer number of cases, we ensured that there is a zero pendency at this as on today, sir. This set a benchmark for fresh beginning in these districts and departments. So the long pending cases since year 2014 There were few numbers in the beginning years, but later on hundreds of cases were pending till the year 2020, sir. So these cases of the last 2014 to 20, that is 7 years accumulated cases, we heard them on a priority basis, and majority of the cases we ensured that the information is given, sir. On that's we start with now freshly about from 2021 onwards. So whatever pendency is there, we'll be closing it by March 2026, sir. Sir, there are 3 applicants who filed almost 1,000 cases each, and there are about a dozen citizens who have filed about 100 plus cases. So that means almost about 4,200 cases are filed by just 15 people in the commission, sir. So for this purpose, we constituted a full bench for hearing all these cases, and we heard once, and probably we'll be disposing these cases very soon. Apart from this, sir, while we went to the districts, sir, we conducted the awareness camps in 15 districts, sir, and we ensured that the refreshing knowledge is imparted to the PAOs, APIOs, and first appellate authorities, numbering about 5,000, sir. Sir, the nodal officers have been appointed for the departments and districts to proper coordination with our commission, sir, so that the RTI operations are smoothly done with respect to coordination, sir. So to encourage excellence, we, for the first time, introduced the RTI Performance Awards in various categories, sir. Best performing districts, best departments, best HODs, best public information officers, best first appellate authorities, best assistant public information officers. Probably we'll introduce future in media. We didn't know how to select for the media personnel this year because we don't have a data with us. So in promoting, sir, citizen-friendly and RTI Act implementation, sir. So a special award is instituted for the best periodically updated voluntary information disclosure, sir. So for this purpose, a periodical updation as well as the disclosure is very, very important. And this, what we called from the beginning of 2005 is Citizen Charter. So it has to be periodically updated and it has to be uploaded on the website to the public reach, whatever form it is. So the periodical updation and compulsory provision of the information ensures an award. To bring in a brand image to the TGIC, sir, recently we have requested the Honorable Chief Ministers to release the logo for the Corporation Commission, sir. Sir, we have updated our handbook on RTA with the latest legislation, guidelines and rules with respect to the Information Act, sir. So we are releasing it today. So whatever cases we are going to hear, it's available, the schedule is available on our website, and at the same time, in 24 hours to 36 hours, we are ensuring that our judgments are placed on the website. Sir, very soon, Commission will be moving towards the digital hearing, sir, making the entire RTA process more accessible and efficient, and so that citizens need not travel long distances from various places. Sir, we made a strong beginning, I would say, but still there is a long way to go. Sir, Telangana Information Commission is committed for ensuring every citizen timely, transparent and hassle-free access to information. With the continued support of all the stakeholders, the public authorities, the information officers and the citizens, we shall truly realize the spirit of the Right to Information Act in Telangana. Thank you all.
సమాచార హక్కు చట్టం అనేటువంటిది పిచ్చోడి చేతిలో రాయి కాకూడదు, సామాన్యుడి చేతిలో బ్రహ్మాస్త్రం కావాలి. ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఏ నాలెడ్జ్ అండ్ ద ఓన్లీ సోర్స్ ఆఫ్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఈజ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అని చెప్తూ ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఆనరబుల్ గవర్నర్ Jishnu Varma ji and Telangana High Court Honorable P. Shyam Kaushik Garu release the handbook and newsletter TGIC. Please. right to information, freedom of information, access to information. All these are similarly laws in different parts of the world. దయచేసి అందరూ కూడా కుడి చేతిని ముందు పెట్టి ఎడం చేతితో మీకు ఇచ్చిన ప్రతిజ్ఞ తీసుకోవాలని కోరుతూ నిలబడి ఆనరబుల్ చీఫ్ కమిషనర్ అండ్ సివి ఆనంద్ గారు, ఎక్కా గారు, శ్రీమతి ఐఎఫ్ఎస్ సువర్ణ గారు అందరూ కూడా వారితో ప్రమాణం చేయించాలని కోరుతున్నాను. మైక్ ఇవ్వాలి ప్లీజ్, మైక్ ఒకటి ఇవ్వండి అమ్మా. సార్ రండి మేడం, ముందుకు రండి ప్లీజ్.
Sir, I want all the three services officers and all the officers from the public authority to raise a hand in the front, right hand.
పిఐఓలు, అప్లెట్ అథారిటీలు ముఖ్యంగా.
సో నేను అన్న తర్వాత మీరు రిపీట్ చేయొచ్చు. మీ సీట్లలో ఆల్రెడీ ఇది ప్రతిజ్ఞ పేపర్ పెట్టడం జరిగింది. ప్రతిజ్ఞ. సమాచార హక్కు చట్టాన్ని గౌరవిస్తూ,
సమాచార హక్కు చట్టాన్ని గౌరవిస్తూ
పౌరులు కోరిన సమాచారాన్ని సకాలంలో అందిస్తానని, స్వచ్ఛందంగా ఇవ్వవలసిన సమాచారాన్ని పౌరులకు అందుబాటులో ఉండేలా వ్యవహరిస్తానని పనితీరులో పారదర్శకతను జవాబుదారీతనాన్ని పాటిస్తూ పనిచేస్తానని ప్రతిజ్ఞ చేస్తున్నాను. Thank you.
Now I request to guest of honor Sri P. Shyam Kaushik, Honorable Judge High Court of Telangana, please address the gathering.
His Excellency, the Governor of State of Telangana, all the distinguished senior officers of the state, on the dais and off the dais. A very warm greetings to one and all for this week of celebration that we are undertaking under the Right to Information Act. As we all know, Right to Information Act was one act which was enacted in the year 2005. And for the last couple of years, we have been celebrating the period from 5th of October till 12th of October as a week for right to information. There are celebrations, seminars, conferences, awareness campaigns that are taken across the nook and corner of the state, highlighting the importance, aim and object of the Right to Information Act. But what we all need to also understand is what led to the enactment of this Act of 2005. If we ponder the library or go down into the Google and search, and we will find that this campaign in fact had started long back, much earlier to 2005, when the Act was enacted. As per the researches, one of the earliest informations that was sought was when the election of the then Prime Minister, Srimati Indira Gandhi, was challenged by Sri Rajnarayan. There was informations collected so far as the alleged electoral malpractice is concerned. This was in 1975. Subsequently, in 1982, there was an unrest within the judiciary so far as certain transfers that were made. Then came a judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court in the case of S.P. Gupta 1982, which also laid down the foundation so far as obtaining informations which had led to the grievance of the petitioners therein. Thereafter there was silence for some times, but in 1995 in the state of Rajasthan there was a massive agitation among the Kisans over there. It so happened that there was a great famine that took place, and after the famine, to support the farmers, the government introduced the employment projects, providing employment to the farmers to pay them the salary so that they can sustain. But a few of the people noticed that at the end of the day, when the salaries were being distributed, the people who were toiling in the sun, sweating, were paid less, and people who were buttering the officers never entered into the field, not even worked even for a minute, were paid more. And then they found that it was all a mischief that was being played in the muster roll. This led in, I'm sorry, I cannot, you will have to use a translating apparatus for that. Then this led to the information that was sought, and it was found that there was irregularities being committed by the officers in the maintaining of the muster roll, so that their chosen people were paid more and the people who were in fact working hard were paid less. And all this gradually developed, and finally in 2005 this Act of 2005 was enacted. It is in fact a vital democratic instrument meant for the effective governance, transparency, and also institutional accountability. The Act empowers citizens to seek information and compels the public authorities to operate with openness and with great integrity. It is one of the most empowering legislations that India has enacted in the recent past, and has allowed the citizens to receive meaningful participation in the democratic system. Information commissions, PIOs, the appellate agencies have been established so that the information seeker is provided the necessary information disclosing the workings and the implementations of the schemes of the government being known to the public as well. But we all know that there are a section of people who have down the line tried to misuse the provisions of law and have also taken this act as a profession in obtaining information and then misusing the same for the purpose of extortion and many other things. It is such people who we need to tackle sternly, but at the same time, a genuine information seeker should not be deprived of the information which can help him either for the betterment of his or for his legitimate claims that he may have. Maybe if it is an employee in respect of his pension, maybe in respect of any of his retiral dues or service, if he is still in service, for any of his service dues that he is entitled for, maybe promotion, seniority, and so on and so forth. It is expected that a public authority shall disclose all informations held by him related to the welfare schemes floated by the government and which is implemented for the betterment of the general public. Various mechanisms have to be derived. I'm not sure whether we have, but many states do have an online platform for obtaining this information, which has made things very easy, very transparent, and the commissions and the authorities do not require large manpower at their disposal for the providing of these informations. The framers of this act had conscientiously decided to have it for the utilization of the citizens, which would lead to more transparency and accountability, which in turn would result in betterment of all the sectors and above all reduce the scope of corruption. When we celebrate this week, 5th of October to 12th of October, as a week for under the right to information, what is required more is that we should make the general public the last man in the queue, that he has this provision of law which he should make best use of in getting informations with which the life of that citizen or the last man could be made better. As we celebrate this week, some of the key aspects that is required to be known is the purpose for which this act was enacted, that was to provide a practical regime for the citizens to secure access to information under the control of the public authorities. 2, the goal for which this act was enacted, that was to promote transparency and accountability in the functioning of the public bodies. 3, who is covered under the act? The act is applicable upon every citizen of this country and particularly the state. 4th, what is the information that has to be provided? It encompasses various or any sort of material in any form, including records, documents, emails, reports, data in electronic forms, and information relating to private bodies that the public authority has an access to. And lastly, what is the right to information? It includes a right to inspect a work, right to inspect a document, a right to obtain copy of the records maintained in respect of the same. It is in respect of taking notes, extracts, certified copies of these relevant documents which could be beneficial for the information seeker. Why this act is important for the general public? There are 3 things. One is it empowers the citizen. An informed citizenry can better monitor the government activities and hold it accountable. It ensures accountability. This act makes the government and its agencies, particularly the public authorities, responsible for their act and actions and also the decisions that they take. And lastly, it strengthens the democracy by increasing the access of information. The Act reinforces the democratic principles and the citizens' participation in the democratic setup of this country. To conclude, I would only say that the right to information is not just a law. It is a symbol of participatory democracy. It reminds the government that they are answerable to the public. It gives voice to the voiceless people, power to the powerless, and courage to the common man to question those in power. As a citizen, we must understand and promote such rights to the remotest corner of the state. We must use them not just for the personal benefit, but also for the betterment of the society. Let us all remember the words of Wajah Habibullah, who says that RTI is not about information, it is about justice. Thank you.
Information is the basic human right and the fundamental foundation for the formation of democratic institutions. And cheptu, I request our chief guest, Honorable Governor of Telangana, please deliver the presidential address. Please.
Namaskar. On the dais, Sri P. Sam Koshi, Honorable Judge, High Court of Telangana. Sri C.V. Anand, IPS, Special Secretary, Special Chief Secretary, Home Department, Government of Telangana. Dr. C. Varma, IFS, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest, Telangana. Sri Benhur Mahesh Datta, IAS, Special Secretary to Government GAD. Sri G. Chandrasekhar Reddy, IFS retired, State Chief Information Commissioner. State Information Commissioners, District Collectors on the dais, esteemed dignitaries, officers and distinguished guests and friends. I am happy to be here on this August gathering, celebrating one of the strongest pillars of democracy, the right to information, and its inspiring journey in the state of Telangana. In 1946, the United Nations recognized the freedom of information as a fundamental right. Since then, the world has embraced it as a powerful instrument to promote transparency, ensure accountability, and empower citizens across nations. As the Justice was saying, in India, the enactment of the right to information was in 2005 and marked a defining milestone in our democratic evolution. It transformed the common citizen from a passive observer into an empowered participant, one who can question authority, seek truth, and demand transparency in public administration. RTI has opened the wide windows of governance, transforming secrecy into transparency and indifference into accountability. It reminds us that power in a democracy rests not behind closed doors, but in the hands of the people. And I am happy that during my tenure as governor, I've been able to, swear in the Information Commissioner. And after being sworn in, he has come to see me just a few days back to invite me for this conference or week-long celebration. And he apprised me of all the steps that he had taken since he had become the commission was formed after a gap of few years. And I'm happy to know that they are visiting villages, and they are visiting districts, and they are talking to people. And in his short speech, he outlined what he has done in this time. Pendency was a very chronic problem with many commissions, and he has brought it down. He has interacted with people, that is most important. And as the Honorable Justice was saying, that this right to information has given courage to the common man. It is not only right to information, it is a right to involvement. As he said, it is an inseparable part of participatory democracy, where the citizen does not only vote once in 5 years, but can participate in the governance of his nation and of his state and of his district. And that is a very, very important thing, especially in the age that we are living today, where there's so much of information, there's so much of flow of information. So the government also has to ensure that there be a free flow of information. Because democracy without transparency and democracy without accountability is not full democracy. Citizens voting once in 5 years is democracy, but democracy, very limited democracy, where you choose your government every 5 years and then you sit back. But now, with this right to information, you are involved in your governance. You have a right to be involved in your governance. And the Justice of the Telangana High Court has given a very wonderful speech. And I was listening to it very intently. And he has outlined, how it came, what it meant, and what were the problems that faced RTI. Some people used it as a profession. Everything has both sides. So we have to use everything responsibly. It underscores the need to be responsible also. RTI also trusts certain responsibilities on us. And it must reach the last man, as he said. It is for the welfare of the last man in the line. So RTI is not only act, it is action. It is action that you can take, I can take, anyone can take for a more vibrant democracy. And as we march towards a Viksit Bharat, RTI's information is going to play a very, very vital role. If we are to participate, we must know. And knowingly, we must also participate. And I am very keen on this, that the government and the society must work shoulder to shoulder in reaching that goal of a Viksit Bharat. So RTI has a very positive role to play of giving out information, of involving people. And the commission here, it has not been very long that it has been constituted, have done a good job. They have decreased dependency. They have reached out to the districts. They are talking to those people who have, filed thousands of RTI. They are hearing cases on daily basis. So it's a very good start. And we often say in English, the morning shows the day. And I wish that they keep up this tempo, because sustainability is another problem here. Everything has to be sustained. We have such a huge country and such a large population that everything has to be sustained. Nothing can happen overnight in this huge country of so much of diversity. So it takes time to reach. So it requires a certain stamina for the organization to carry on. And I'm sure that the Telangana Information Commission will carry on this task because it's a very meaningful task. The work of the commission is very, very meaningful. Meaningful to Telangana, meaningful to every village, meaningful to every district, and meaningful to every citizen for a better life. Because nowadays, in this age of internet, artificial intelligence and everything, knowing becomes very, very important. We must know. To act unknowingly is perhaps not the best way for a democracy. A well-informed citizen is the strength of the democracy. If the fourth pillar is the press, the fifth pillar is surely a knowing citizenry. A citizen that is well informed is also a pillar of the nation. One of the strongest pillars. And RTI, as the Justice has said, is for every citizen. It doesn't, give any qualifications. It applies to every citizen that we have a right to know, right to get involved, right to speak up, right to do, and a duty to take that information to the last man. So I wish the Commission all success, and I hope they keep up the good work they are doing. They have started in a very positive note, and I'm sure they'll carry on this note of reaching out to people, of keeping pendencies very low, of free flow of information to the citizens of Telangana. And I'm sure that this information will lead to better governance and a healthier society. And I hope this conference all success. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
సమాచార హక్కు చట్టాన్ని గౌరవిద్దాం, పారదర్శకతతో జవాబుదారీతనంతో అమలు చేద్దామని చెప్తూ, నౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ ద టైమ్ ఫర్ అవార్డ్స్ presentation by Chief Guest, Honorable Governor of Telangana, to the best district, best department, best HOD, best PIOs, FASS, best officer for voluntary disclosure, section 41B, information. Our Deputy Secretary Pandang Sharma, list to, please.
The criteria adopted for selection is based on the last 7 years data available with the TGIC with respect to the furnishing of information in second appeals and complaints. Awards are aimed at bringing in more responsibility towards citizens seeking information under RTI Act. Under category 1, best performing district, first prize goes to Karimnagar district. I request Srimati Premila Satpathy IAS Garu to receive the award from our Governor sir. Second prize goes to Medak district. I request Sri Rahul Raj IAS Garu to come forward and receive the award from our Honorable Governor sir. Karimnagar has performed exceptionally as many of the district units are also in top 10 in furnishing information, and whereas Medak and Jangam are the first districts where there is almost zero pendency in applications seeking information. Third prize goes to Jangam district. I request Sri Rizwan Basha IAS Garu to come forward and receive the award from our Governor sir. Second category, best performing head of the department. First prize goes to MD HMW SSB. I request Sri A. Ashok Reddy IAS Garu to come forward and receive the award from our Governor sir. Second prize goes to Director Municipal Administration. I request Srimati T.K. Sridevi IAS Garu to come forward and receive the award from our Governor sir. Third prize goes to Commissioner, Prohibition and Excise. I request Sri Ravikiran IAS Garu to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. Under third category, best performing department in disposal of RTI cases. First prize goes to Home Department. I request Sri C.V. Anand, IPS Garu, to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. Second prize goes to General Administration Department. I request Sri Benhar Mahesh Dutt Yekka, IAS Garu, to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. Third prize goes to BC Welfare Department. I request Sri Bala Maya Devi Garu, IAS Garu, to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. So, fourth prize goes to Forest Department. I request Srimati C. Suvarna, IFS Garu, to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. Next category, fourth category, best performance first appellate authority. In this category, first prize goes to Registrar General High Court of Telangana. I request Sri Govardhan Reddy Garu to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. The best hearings and orders issued which all the first appellate authorities should emulate. Under the fifth category, best performing information officer, Public Information Officer, PIO. First prize goes to PIO, MRO, Kukatpalli, Medchal District. I request Sri Swami Garu to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. PIO has a crucial role in furnishing information in public authorities. In terms of furnishing information, he has done exceptional work. Second prize goes to PIO EE Gajul Ramaram, Circle 26 GHMC. I request Sri Malla Reddy, Deputy Commissioner Garu, to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. Third prize goes to PIO District Collectorate, Hanmakunda District. I request Sri Gauri Shankar, EO Garu, to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. Fourth prize goes to PIO General Administration Department. I request Sri M. Surendra Reddy Garu and Vijay Kumar Garu to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. Next category, best voluntary disclosure information under section 41B of RTI Act 2005. First prize goes to District Tribal Development Office, Suryapeta District. I request Sri K. Shankar Garu to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. Second prize goes to District Veterinary and Animal Husbandry, Khammam District. I request Dr. B. Srinivas Rao Garu to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. Third prize goes to our commission, Telangana Information Commission. I request Chief Chandrasekhar Garu to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. Next category, best performing Assistant Public Information Officer. In this category, prize goes to that Mr. Bashir, DCP, Karimnagar Corporation. I request Sri Bashir Garu to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. APFO, who has been excellent in having clarity on RTI and exceptionally good at answer ability. Next category, best RTI trainer. This prize goes to Sri Srinivas Madhav, consultant, Dr. MCR HRDIT. I request Sri Srinivas Madhav Garu to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. He has exceptional knowledge on RTI Act and its implementation. Next category, best performing person at Telangana Information Commission. This prize goes to Mr. K. Venkateshwar Reddy, database specialist. I request him to come forward and receive the award from our Governor, sir. Thank you, one and all.
where transparency is not upheld as a value of public decision, making citizens are at a disadvantage. I request Honorable State Chief Information Commissioner, Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Governor and Justice P. Sam Kaushik Garu with mementos. Please. Vote of thanks. I request Moshina Parvina, State Information Commissioner, to deliver a vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. Good evening to one and all. It's a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion of the RTI Week Celebrations 2025, organized by the Telangana Information Commission. First and foremost, on behalf of the Commission and all present here, I extend our sincere gratitude to our Chief Guest, His Excellency Sri Jishnu Varma, sir, Honorable Governor of Telangana, for gracing this event with his august presence. Sir, your inspiring words and continued commitment to transparency and good governance have truly enriched this program. We are equally thankful and we are equally honored by the presence of our guest of honor, Honorable Justice Sri P. Sam Kaushik, Judge, High Court of Telangana, for his valuable insights and for joining us in celebrating the spirit of transparency and accountability. A special word of appreciation to Sri C.V. Anand, IPS Garu, Special Chief Secretary to Government, Home Department, Government of Telangana, Dr. Sri C. Suvarna IFS Garu, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest, Government of Telangana, Sri Benhar Mahesh Dutt Ekka IAS Garu, Special Chief Secretary to Government, GAD, for their constant encouragement and contribution towards efficient and transparent administration. A special word of appreciation to our designated VIPs, officials, school managements, teachers, students, and guests, and our friends from the media who took time from their busy schedule to join us today. Your participation demonstrates a shared commitment to fostering an open and informed society. We also extend sincere thanks to the staff member of the Telangana Information Commission, whose hard work and dedication have made this program a grand success. Once again, thank you all for making this event a grand success. I request you all to join us for the national anthem. Thank you.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
जय हिंद, जय तेलंगाना।